Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Alright, I think I am going to get started. Hello, everybody. Hope you are all having yourself a wonderful evening. Apologies for kind of all the craziness regarding yesterday's stream. I am kind of it was either likely one of two things. One is, it was kind of Super Bowl Sunday, and because YouTube, nowadays is kind of doubling as kind of a cable TV service. The people that like to follow Super Bowl with all the stuff on YouTube were like all watching on that, so that probably caused everything to be a little out of whack there. But I also had a lot of drop frames even when I did Twitch only. That could also be due to the fact that I hadn't updated my VPN in a while. So I actually took care of that right before the stream, so hopefully that won't be too much of an issue for the time being. But we were able to get some good stuff done last night. We took care of the fourth gym in Keskarafra, where we basically help the gym leader find his wallet and reclaim and claim a auction item. Then we did a lot of coursework and interacting with the faculty. Did the good old midterm exams and all that stuff. Then I basically preemptively fought one of the Titans, where it's like, probably should have waited. But thanks to Arvin and his probably more appropriately leveled score villain, I was still able to pull it off. What we're doing now is we want to make our way a little bit more on the northern side of things. We are heading over to Medali. And then once we have our business taken care of there, we are planning to head towards Tag Tree Thicket uh, to face off against the normal type gym leader, Larry, and uh, the poison crew leader of Team Star, Atticus. So, hold on, I'm replying to a text. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so the team I kind of gathered together has a fighting and ghost focus, so that way I can take advantage of not only super effective attacks against Larry's normal type team, but also potential immunities with the ghost types. But we still have a little bit ways to go, so I mean, this could very well be a kind of an overextended training session. I also do want to get a few like psychic and ground types ready for the poison base. Okay, well, right now there isn't any reason why disable would be a good move to have in place of the move sets that my little tumbleweed mon have. Okay, so in regards to Sableye, you're not going to be able to do a darn thing to it. It's also kind of level 21 too, so I'm not sure how much I would be able to use it. It's kind of like the best uses for it are kind of back when it had a Mega Evolution, and can't necessarily do it in this game, unfortunately, so... Well, I don't really have a Dusk Ball, so maybe a standard Pokeball wouldn't be too bad of an idea. I mean, I can always also do a Great Ball, but nope, standard Pokeball works just fine. I'm gonna name you Crystallite. Okay. I think I still have... Yeah, I still have a potion, so... Okay, wasn't necessarily enough to do it, but that's to take care of all the damage, but that's okay. 21. Okay, you have to be like all the way up there. So guys are 29, I think. 28. 26. 25. Okay, you're 22, so you need to be up a little higher. Alright, there you go. Oh, you got a little lapland. Whoops, must have stepped on that Meowth's tail or something. Do. Not sure if I already had a toad scroll or anything like that. Okay, you're part psychic type, which doesn't really help me out, and you're also part normal type, which also doesn't really help. Probably should use Aqua Jet. I want to check for a moment. Do I have a toad scroll? I mean, I guess there's a quicker way for me to find that out. Yeah. Oh, that worked. Ow. Hey now. There we go. Hmm. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out a good name for it. Hmm. I'm really blanking on a nickname for this one. I'm gonna call you Fun Legs. Gonna hold off sending you into the party, but you might be handy later. Let's see. Hmm. Saber. Getting a good few additional options for the upcoming challenges ahead. I prefer the indoors. Let me guess. I guess. Oh, you came to see the amazing sight. I was about to say, did someone make you do field work? Ah, I knew that was gonna happen eventually. What an amazing sight! I mean, yes, there's a degree of amazingness of battling Pokemon. Uh, might help you if you had more than one, at the very least. Okay, as far as a Salandit goes, you're a male Salandit. Ah, you jerk. Oh, is that like a water Tauros? That's like a water one. Hmm. Yeah, I guess it would be worth catching, I guess. But yeah, this was kind of like the only interesting thing they did with Paldean Tauros. They have like a few variations based on like typing and stuff. That was like the most they ever like did with it, which is a shame. But you know, as long as it's here, we'll catch it. Well, since it's also technically water type, netball? Netball might work. Or not. Ultra Ball? Ah, you're gonna make me have to try to hit it again, aren't you? Oh, I wanted to do like Mega Drain or Hex or something, but no, I'm gonna do the multi-hit move. That's probably gonna knock it out, right? Yep. Well, I guess I got good experience? I mean, I'm gonna have a better water fighting Pokemon eventually anyway, so, let's... Let's bag the baggin'. Bag on. Ah, snap. All right. Let's see what to name you. I'm gonna name you. Gonna name you. Gonna name you. I'm gonna name you Sally Man. No, Sally Manda. There we go. Ah, man. These Tauruses are not leaving me alone. I swear, this is gonna be the whole stream. Here, let's heal up our team a little bit. Well, I mean, we're certainly having... Rude. Also rude. They're like surrounding me. It's like I couldn't get out. All right. You're a flying type, so not exactly the best idea to have my fighting type Pokemon out. No, you're gonna do this now, aren't you? Oh boy. Wonder if I could just catch you right now. That would be nice. Yep. Gonna name you Noira. That wasn't even 2 seconds. I am just getting constantly swarmed by these Tauros. Gibble. Of course. Getting quite a few dragon types. Alright, get in there. I did not need that. Okay, get in the ball. There we go. I'm gonna need... Didn't mean to tap that. Okay, I think I should have... Yep. Alrighty, alright, we got a couple of more Pokemon here. I think they're both level 27. What am I doing? Okay. Hammerfin would definitely be good for the poison Team Star. Team Star. What is that ability? Might. The Pokemon will always act more slowly when using status moves, but these moves will be unimpeded by the ability of the target. Interesting. So it's guaranteed to go. It's guaranteed to go last when using status moves, but they bypass effects. Not necessarily a bad trade-off, it just depends on what you're fighting against. Okay. Let's see. Are either of these female? Because, like Combi, only female Salandit evolves. So... Nope, you are not female either. You just had to get that cheap shot in, didn't you? That was completely necessary. All right, well there's more Salandit. Nope. Oh, that's a Gabite. I might not want to run into that. You gonna have a nasty plant to poison my formation? Man, all male Salandit. Never fails. Absolutely never fails. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have a meditate. You are part psychic though, so really, please do not hit yourself. That's exactly what you did. Oh, well, not getting that one. Maybe I'll get this one. Maybe I'll see if Aqua Jet will be a better move. I switched it out so that Psybeam wouldn't take it out. I switched it out so Psybeam wouldn't take it out and decided to use Force Palm instead. What the heck? Alright, good show. I'm gonna call you. Gonna call you Yogi. Okay, gonna need to massively heal up my Quack-a-Go-Go. Alright. Man, we've been spending a good amount of time in this here cave. So strong, so rare. Should I fight you? I'm gonna see if I'm making a good decision. think Quackagogo should be able to handle Charcadet. Well, it's not gonna matter how fast your speed goes, because I have a move that I can attack first with. You do have Nightshade, though. Alright. You have a Spirit Tomb. Okay. Complete nowhere. So, ooh, that critical hit is much needed. Yeah, Spirit Tomb is rare and it is also a particularly tricky Pokemon to face against. Basically a far better Sableye, essentially. And until the Fairy type was introduced, it had no weaknesses. Alright. Got 118 Pokemon. I'll be getting some quick balls soon. Okay, maybe try one more time. Eh. Oh, at least you didn't use Poison Fang. Thank goodness for that. Okay, now. Yeah, I do need to be a little bit careful not to head too far in a particular direction, because not too far from here is Casaroya Lake, and until you reach the Great Crater of Baldea, which, yeah, getting a little ahead here, you actually do venture in there near the end of the game. Casaroya Lake is where a lot of the stronger Pokemon are. In fact, that's also where the strongest Titan is. So, which is kind of why that particular Titan is going to be one of the things we do last. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that. Alrighty. Yeah, the levels definitely shot up a little bit, so gonna have to be a little careful if needed. Well, more so when we introduce additional Pokemon into our into kind of like our training session. Might have to take advantage on some of those experience candies. Driftblim? Huh. Well, I know my no formation isn't really gonna do a single thing to that drift blim, so and as much as I would like to, well, yeah, I didn't know if it was gonna do an attack or not, so I didn't want to switch into a ghost Pokemon. So Quack-a-Go-Go's just gonna have to go. And it was actually a Zorba. Okay. That probably would have been even worse, actually. But about that Drifblim, still think Quack-a-Go-Go is probably the best option. Oh yeah, it has Shadow Ball. Holy yeah. We're fine without focus energy for now. Zen Headbutt. Not necessarily a bad idea. Okay. All right. Tropius. You know, not exactly the best Pokemon, but oh, level 34. Oh. Oh dear. That was a bit of a shocker. Yeah, and just like that, Tropius is one of the highest level Pokemon that I have. Sure. Uh, hmm. Gonna call you, okay. I'm gonna call you Bananasaur. Yeah, you're pretty much good right where you are, actually. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of the idea of what to expect for the for the gym, I might raise my Pokemon up a little bit more. Shroomish, oh, you evolve into a fighting type, so that's the worst. You already have Giga Drain, interesting. There we go. I'm gonna name you Shroom Fist. All right, I can claim a reward. I think it's those quick balls too. Lower defense but higher speed. Oh, ooh, and you have poison heal. Hold on. If poisoned, the Pokemon has its HP stores to take damage. Oh. Isn't there an item where you have a poison orb? That Alright, 120 volumes, quick balls. Oh, a Dusk Stone is next, and I think I do have a Pokemon that does evolve via Dusk Stone. I would have to level it up quite a bit, but actually I have two Pokemon that can evolve via Dusk Stone. We'll have to decide on which one, though. Sucks when you don't have more than one, I will say that. Kinda like how I'm gonna need a couple more Thunderstones. Okay, where to go about next? Okay. Oh, hey, Voltorb. Fancy seeing you here. Yeah, you're definitely gonna be faster. What if I caught you in a Pokeball? Be like the good old days where it's like, depending if you're an item or not, yeah. There we go. Okay, reversal. More powerful, the less HP the user has. I'm gonna pass on that. Cause yeah, it's basically fighting type flail. Gonna call you Faker. I think you're the fake Pokeball around here. And I think it also evolves soon at level 30. 28. Yep. Perfect. All right. I have saved my progress. Alright, we're definitely gonna have to train a little bit before we even consider doing the gym. You know, I'm already running into level 34 wild Pokemon, so I have a feeling that might be a better level to kind of cap things off in. I like to sell, please. I would also like to buy, please. Let's see. Super potions. 7 of these should be okay. Hyper potion. A little too early to have a lot of these, so having 10 should be fine. We're definitely gonna need more Great Balls, though. 18 should do. Heal balls are pretty redundant, so let's see. Net balls. We'll have 6 of those. Let's see. I think for now we're good. I am gonna take a quick drink of water, and I'm gonna use the restroom really quick. So, if you will excuse me a moment, I will be right back. I'm back. Alright, so, yeah, this is gonna just be kind of the more training, grinding sort of stuff. Again, I have to be a little bit on the careful side, because, one thing that I kind of did when I was training, I accidentally went a little too far outward and went towards Castle Royale Lake, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I faced a trainer that had, like, level 50 Pokemon. Needless to say, I did not have level 50 Pokemon at this point in the game. And I certainly don't have them now, so, yeah. Could you be what I'm here to clean up? I would hope not. Tomas the janitor. Okay. Hmm. So yeah, I'm probably gonna train a bunch of Pokemon to level 34, and then we're gonna resume our business. Might have to consider some alternate options just in case if some Pokemon like aren't really doing too well or they don't really have moves that I think would be that helpful. So plus I want to also start having options at the ready for the next team, Starbase, which is Poison type. Dawnstone. I mean, it would be nice if I had, say, uh, a male Curlia, but I don't at the moment. Oh, and I forgot to heal ya. Okay. Oh. Ghosty doggo. Actually kind of sad. This friendly Pokemon doesn't like being alone. Pay it even the slightest bit attention, it'll follow you forever. Gonna call you... Caspup. Caspup. Yeah, I know, I totally forgot to heal you. I'm sorry. It's also level 31 too, so I could kind of train it right away if I wanted to. Okay, did I already have have the koala? Do I already have Kamala? Yeah, I already have Kamala, but I also need the XP, so... Sorry, Kamala. Kinda don't want it to fall asleep on me, so... It works out for me. Alright, Roost is a pretty good move, so I'll take that over Focus Energy. Well, I have a bunch of these ingredients. Do I want to fight against the Bronzong? Not too sure on that. That Sudowoodo was definitely getting the heck out of Dodge. Please don't have Effect Spore. You have Effect Spore. And I call you Impungis. I may need more antidotes and paralyzed heals after all, at the rate I'm going. Oh yeah, I can glide. That's neat. Well, that went about as well as I thought. In that, not at all. I'm still thinking it's okay to fight with this one. that somehow worked out. Okie dokie. I'm gonna need to heal you up, though. Yeah, excuse me. Oh, there's a haunch crow. Oh boy. Alright, I might have better luck fighting against you. At some point, you gotta have a better fighting move than double kick. Alright, well, I have a feeling a lot of the Pokemon I'm raising are all gonna hit the desired level like all at once. So what to do. I have to really be careful not to go too far out, cause that's where all the nasty surprises are, for sure. Well, that Charcadet was just kind of hiding there. Level 35, dang. Ow. Hey, hopefully flinch. This is gonna be annoying. Well, while it's sleeping, I may as well switch out. Your low kick may be better, because... Or not, that Harley did our darn thing. Huh. Wow, I can't believe Wing Attack did more. What the... This is going south pretty quickly. Oh my god. That was almost not worth the trouble. Okay, Okay, I mean, I don't want to over-level, but... This is getting kind of a point where I have to kind of consider, how much is too much? Okay, I guess for right now, level 34 might be the best chance we got. So, let's see. Oh, no, wait. There we go. And I'll use some experience candies so that Shrimpfish could evolve right now, actually. Here, let's start with 3. Okay. Alright, there we go. We got ourselves a Breloom. Okay, Mach Punch is definitely handy. Okay, let's check the summary. Okay, you still have Poison Heal, which is pretty nice. Well, I'd rather have you have Toxic than Poison Powder. Ooh, Force Palm. Could be handy to have as opposed to Headbutt for the time being, and let's see. What we'll do is we'll get rid of Giga Drain for Spore. Because there's a fighting type move called Drain Punch. If we ever need a self-healing move, that might actually be a better option. Let's see. Do we have any moves that we can craft that could probably be helpful? Might as well. Nightshade, We already have a couple of bullet seeds. Let's see. Alrighty. Alright. Okay, I haven't fought you yet. Sheila, the musician. What do you have? Famo! Oh, that is adorable. Let's see. Is it already the fighting type? I'm not sure. But guard's also fine, so... No, I'm just gonna Mach Punch it. Gonna Mach Potion again. There we go. Yes, Palmo is indeed a cute Pokemon. In fact, I actually used one, well, more specifically its evolved form, in my Scarlet version. You can actually get a Palma pretty quickly. Kind of evolves the same way that, Rapska, the roller evolves into Rapska, I believe, if I'm saying that right. Did I get a Pachirisu? I'm not sure if I got a Pachirisu or not. I do not. I am probably gonna have to get more antidotes and paralysis and paralyzed heals. Peturin. Peturin. Yeah, Peturin. Okay, well, thankfully, I answered my own... I was gonna ask, did I get a... did I already get a shroom? The answer to that was yes. I mean, I do also have berries, but... I mean, I would like to save those if at all possible. In case if I really need them. Pretty sure I got a Psyduck. Oh, little Gent. Let's see now. Oh, there's indeed Pikachu. Okay, we do have a Pokemon that evolves into that. Let's see. Yeah, it is not much to speak of, though. Okay. Not exactly what I meant to do, but alright. Alright. We're gonna kind of switch out really quickly. And that took it out in short order. Okay, well, where would I have to go to get up that tower? That's not in the direction of Casseroya Lake, is it? Kinda hope it won't be the case. Ooh, is that another trainer I haven't fought yet? Been to Medali? Well, I mean, I've only been to the outskirts of it. Medali's famous treasure eatery gets a 1-star review from me. Oh, you're one of those. Let me guess, they didn't serve an order exactly how you want it, so that means instant 1-star review, right? Your battle skill is 5 stars. Well, at least you got something right. It's wanted his terror type change, but he probably didn't have the thing that the chef needed. So, yep, nope. We are immediately going back. Yeah, that's it. That's the side where the lighthouse is. So yeah, probably not the best idea. Also, not the best idea is fighting a Murkrow right now. We do not have the team for that. Yeah, I am hoping having my Pokemon at level 34 would hopefully be enough. Operative word being hopefully. Yeah, I think that ends the fight right there. Darn. Definitely was hoping for some experience, but well. Holy, there's a Sawsbuck. Ah! Yeah, it's just a lot of these Pokemon are gonna need 2 levels, and that'll be all she wrote. But depending on whether a lot of those Pokemon are gonna evolve or not, that's a whole other story. Oh, that's nice. Hello there. You're the Ghost Dragonmon. Well, the other Ghost Dragonmon. In fact, speaking of which, do I even have a good Pokemon to use? Well, first off, I am gonna put you to sleep. Okay, and let's see. Tumble probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, hopefully this doesn't do too much. Well, hopefully I won't worry about this doing too much then. It did do too much. Of course. Of course, why wouldn't it? Where am I gonna find another one that would have been a good Pokemon to have? Here, I figure since there's items here, I'll just grab those really quick. Yoy, no. Okay, there's also a little gimme ghoul coin underneath the bridge. Oh man, I am pressing my luck by getting all the shiny things. Oh, okay, we need to head back now, otherwise I'm gonna get rocked. I'm trying to remember if I had a slack off or not. Why do so many Pokemon in this route have counter? Okay, I got a couple of bronze sword fragments. I think I need a few more of the bronze sword fragments in particular if I want to evolve one of the Pokemon I got earlier. Which I believe is Charcadet into Ceruledge. I mean, I know I saw a bronze Zong, but not sure how good my odds are with taking that one down. Okay, you are not going to use counter, are you? Alright, that worked out to my advantage. Stay paralyzed, please. Or you could use Throat Chop. Whatever suits you. That's interesting. What do you find funny? I'm kind of the main attraction at my cafe. Oh, okay. See, yeah, a lot of the trainers here is, a lot of the trainers here, have level 29 Pokemon, so I hope that, hope the levels I'm setting are good enough. Even that Persian's stronger than the one I fought with the trainer. Kevin, that's kind of a random out there question. I'm not sure if I could provide you an answer with that one. Also not sure if you meant for that to be for another streamer or not, but... I'm not really much of a person to discuss political topics, so again, can't really provide you an answer with that. Wonder if the league rep is wonder if the league rep is at the other side of the city. Okay, Kevin, I kind of have to stop you right there. Again, like I mentioned, especially even before kind of like the recent years, political discussions kind of tend to be very contentious topics. I know you're not really asking anything like too crazy, but at the same time, I don't want to invite the sort of discussions that tend to be, very, very prone to kind of, to, man, I'm trying to think of like kind of the best way to kind of explain. That's prone to kind of the more, very conflicted kind of conversation. And especially because I'm a small channel, I don't want things to get too out of control in the event that there's like going to be like, more people viewing, the stream and all that stuff. And I figured there's plenty of other places to kind of talk about those kind of topics. I rather just focus on having kind of this particular space be the sort of thing where you don't necessarily have to worry about it as much, that sort of deal. If you kind of catch my drift. I understand that, especially with the years going by, they aren't exactly an unavoidable topic. It is important to kind of, pay attention to what's going on, but at the same time, I try not to, I try to kind of keep any sort of discussion and any sort of kind of moderation over said discussion as appropriate as possible. If that makes any sense. Every now and then I occasionally get into like kind of more of the private discussions with like, close friend groups, and certain people that I can like, trust to have a very, low key and civil conversation, but and if I feel like I have to like really put my foot down regarding something, I will, but I try not to have it get to that point too often, again, because there's just so many things that, people can get up in arms over, and it's like, I would very much like, kind of like my streams and the kind of community that I build to, be one less place where people kind of have to worry about that sort of thing. So yeah, sorry if I'm kind of dodging your questions and the kind of conversation that you would want to have, but it's kind of a safeguard of sorts, in a way. Especially because, for everyone living in the United States, it's election year, and we're talking general election year, and not the easiest time to kind of navigate those sort of topics, for sure. Okay, I want to see kind of what the best way I can to go about this. I mean, I am going to have to start considering, the team Starbase as well. I know I have Fido, so Don't really have a good team for dash for fight against dash buttons, but gonna try at the very least. That may not be something that you want to admit on a streamer's chat there, Kevin. Just to kind of give you a heads up. Okay, what Pokemon would be good to use? Alrighty, let's see what we got going on here. I guess a good way to check the experience would be to kind of see all the candies. Well, a couple Pokemon going to be level 34 soon. The question is, are they going to be handy for the gym? Because if they do evolve at level 34, that is one thing, but if they don't, I'm probably going to have to train a few more Pokemon. We are almost at the 2-hour mark. All right, Kevin, you're kind of towing the line here. If you're gonna continue with the kind of conversation you're having, I'm gonna have to kick you from chat. Because at this point, I don't know if you're trolling or if you're being serious, and I'm not sure if either which is... Not really sure which is worse, so... Alright, well, I mean, if you say you're not trolling, then, you know... But I'm gonna have to tell you, it's the kind of conversation that you're hoping to have with me. I'm not gonna humor it for much longer. So, say either try to pick a different topic, or just watch the stream. But I'm not. I ain't for it. Not sure exactly what you're referring to when it comes to thingies, but if you're talking about like stuff that they kind of need to, you know, if you're talking about like reproductive organs, I would have to imagine so, because it's like the eggs have to come from somewhere. Well, then I answered your question. Okay, well, neither of them evolve at this point, so not exactly gonna be really helpful, all things considered, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to kind of try a couple of other Pokemon to kind of. I mean, it's an E-rated game. Of course, they're not gonna show that. Not sure why you think that they would be okay with that. Let's see now. I'm trying to think what other Pokemon would be a good idea to train at this time. Let's see. Don't really have any ground type moves at the moment, so but trying to see what we got. think for right now, I'm probably going to train the other two starters for the time being. Kind of see where to go from there. All right, and I think probably give like another 30 minutes, and then let's see, 28. All right. I picked up some extra money. Alright, let's see. Oh, well, I'll get a good amount of experience from you. Of course it decided to use Whirlwind, so I got nothing from that. Oh, hello. I should probably use a physical attack or something, because you provide a lot of experience. All right. You may not have the best moves, but okay, so kind of need two more. So let's see what we can do. I think at this point, I really should just train some Pokemon up to kind of help with the upcoming Team Starbase. Okay, so oh, I didn't get a Wooper. Didn't get a Wooper. Woopa. Ooh, you are level 30. Hopefully this does not take you out, because I would like a... Oh. I'll get another shot. Maybe Sucker Punch? Ow. Sucker Punch again? Oh, guess that didn't work. Okay. I should have used a Quick Ball. Yeah. Alright, got myself a Woopa. Dane Wooper. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Okay, Claude Cider, so I'm gonna call you... Claude Cider, I'm gonna call you... Claude Ma'am. Okay, I just really need to train up a Pokemon, so... Oh, you got Poison Point, oh. Not a bad ability there. So, let's see. Let's give you one more. Just like that, we're gonna have a Clodsire. Spiny fish. Not so sure about Amnesia for the moment. Let's check on some of the other moves that you might have. Let's see. Okay, well, let's see. You're... Toxic Spikes may not be a bad move for it to have. Definitely have it over Slam, that's for sure. Let's see. Even though Sludge Wave is a good move, it's not... Special attack isn't good, and I mean I'm giving it Mudshot, which kind of relies on its special attack. So, okay, Poison Tail, critical hit and may also poison, but it also had Poison Jab. So we'll keep Poison Jab for the time being. So, let's see. Probably kind of heal some of my Pokemon. But yeah, to those who might be seeing this like post upload, it's like sometimes when I see stuff in like the chat, you know, I'll try to react to it. But the person that was kind of chatting in the YouTube chat, if you do watch the YouTube archive, you'll probably see what they're typing. I'm just like, it's like, yeah, it was borderline bannable, but they haven't. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like I have to try to make like a judgment call on my own while I'm like streaming because it's not something that would like trigger an auto mod and the person who is the one person that I have a mod, I think he currently only mods the Twitch chat and the Discord. So it was just one of those things where it's like I'm trying to focus on the game, but it's like I don't know if I should like if I should kind of like approach kind of the situation that was kind of over there. It's like it was kind of bad enough that I respond too many to the chat instead of just ignoring it outright, which I probably should have, but and I mean there was only one person chatting, so it's like the only one that chatter was like talking to was me. It would be like a whole other story if there was like other people and they were like, yeah, it's like the person needs to go, and I probably should have taken action a lot sooner. But it's just like it was just one of those things where it's like I don't know how to respond. It's like, why do you think that any stream, let alone my own stream, was okay to say some of the stuff that you were saying? Like it was one thing to try to bring up a political conversation when this is not the time or place to do it, but then they started going into the kind of territory which it's like, yeah, it's like one or two quotes probably would have gotten you banned already, and I probably should have acted right then and there. But it's just like, you know what, I am just gonna wait until this person's bored enough to leave, and thankfully that person was bored enough to leave. So, because yeah, it's one thing when it's just me, but it's kind of another thing where it's like, yeah, if there's other people and they're gonna be quick to be like, hey, what the hell are you saying? Then I'm like, okay, yeah, if you're disturbing other people in the chat, then it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna. And it is also one of those things where it's like you have to question why they would say the kind of stuff that they did, but it's not like obviously offensive to the point where it's like, okay, you need to instantly go, So yeah, things kind of got a little awkward there for a moment. And again, I think the thing that I'm still trying to figure out is that it's like, okay, why do you think it was okay? Why do you think my stream, of all the streams that you could have chose, was okay to kind of say some of the stuff that you were saying? I think that's kind of another reason why I didn't take any action right away, because it's like, man, I was just perplexed. It's like, dude, are you okay? So yeah, I basically just kind of need one more Pokemon to kind of start up the gym. I may want to also just kind of focus on some other Pokemon to kind of train. Because I know right after this gym, I'm going to head towards the Team Star base. Ooh, I got my first Timer Ball. But yeah, I'm trying not to get into too much detail because I kind of brought too much attention to it as it already stands. And I mean, if I do have chat replay on, chances are you're probably gonna see it anyway if you watch the YouTube archive. But it's just one of those things. So it's like, dude, what are you saying? So yeah, unfortunately, this we didn't really get too much progress done. I mean, we did caught quite a few Pokemon, and we also, we also I think evolved a couple of Pokemon. Well, I mean, at least one. So, but I mean, still got a bit of work to ahead of us. Hmm. Who do I have? Roland Pollen probably would not be good to fight against a Pseudo right now. Pikachu. Let's see. Hmm. See if I could at least, because I know I'm gonna need more Bronzor fragments for a particular item that I need to evolve. My Charcadet. You're a level 34. Ow. Man, I can't even remember the last time I've watched any anime. I probably stopped at around like 2015, 2016. That was mostly because, I was kind of, I guess the best way that I could explain is I kind of didn't really have the time or the money for it anymore. I kind of had to focus on the stuff that I was like more invested in, and I also had to kind of clear space out too. But yeah, back then I was more into the shonen stuffs, and Dragon Ball Z was one of the ones that I did watch. But I mean I haven't watched it in like ages, and that's not even counting like the Team 4 Star fandom or anything. Okay, extra sensory or Psybeam? Okay, extra sensory is better than Psybeam, so I'm gonna. Alright, play rough is not a bad move to have, but the question is, what do I... I mean, the thing is, does it make any sense for it to have... Like, oh, well, no, dark types, that's right. So, you know what? We'll get rid of Headbutt. Anything else to be done? I'll probably hold off on like buying some stuff for a bit. So yeah, I'll probably end it around close to 10:45-ish or something. Just try to get a few more moments to train. Actually, really, if anything, I should probably check out what's on the other side of Medali while I'm at it. Medali? I cannot pronounce things correctly to save my life. Okay, there you are. Six trainers. All right, got the nice shiny amulet coin. Yeah, Shroodle. Ow. The sad part is it probably didn't give me a whole lot of experience. Well, at least Cloudman leveled up. Work. Jeez, if you got school tomorrow, you really should be asleep at this point. Alright, Sand Goose. What to do about that one? Hmm. Yeah, it's a shame that all my fighting type Pokemon are already in the box. Alright. Okay, let's... It's kind of almost time for me that I want to kind of wrap it up, so I'm gonna try to start kind of making my way back. Rock'emole out in front. Alright, you're not gonna be a good. Let's see. Best Pokemon. Screamagator. Screamagator can probably. Say. Hopefully you don't decide to use Whirlwind, because you did. Okay, well, you, I can just Rock Tomb you. Hmm. Not exactly as effective as I was hoping, and of course you have counter. Flamethrower, that's a pretty good move for it to have. Let's see. Well, I mean, really no reason for us to have Ember anymore. more. See now. Okay, let's kind of see kind of where we're at, and then I'm gonna wrap it up for the day. So yeah, right now I got 5 Pokemon that could be already kind of at handy at use for the gym. Might have at least one more Pokemon that might be ready, otherwise I might have to train a few more because yeah, and then I mean, a lot of these Pokemon can also be ready for the Poison Team Star Boss. So it's gonna be like one of the earlier parts where I kind of spent most of today just like catching Pokemon, exploring, and training. But then the following part will be the part that we're gonna kind of see more stuff happening. And again, I am sorry that I was kind of man. I swear this is definitely. I usually don't get like too many people that are potentially issues in my chat or anything like that, but this was definitely one of the very awkward. Like I'm not sure if I have chat replayed on the YouTube archive, but if you do happen to see it, it's just it's just one of those things where it's like maybe in hindsight, maybe it should have been clear cut, but it's just one of those things where it's like, man, I don't know how to respond to like half of the stuff that was typed here, by the one person that decided to stop by the stream. And I'm not sure why on earth they thought it was like okay that I think that having the kind of discussion that they wanted to have was okay or anything like that. But it's like, and I also have to kind of wonder if the person behind their conversations kind of they really meant what they said they are, and it's just it is something that I hope I don't have to revisit anytime soon. To say that to very put that lightly, but yeah, it's just okay. So yeah, we pretty much have things kind of set up to kind of hopefully start moving along in like the next part or so. Let's see. I know the weekend. I'm trying to see if I can get one more stream before like the weekends go, because it is going to be yet another busy weekend. So, and I mean, I've at least covered a good deal of ground in some good time, the last couple of streams. So, but yeah, I mean, like I mentioned before, at some point I would like to get some one-off streams in, just because I've been doing a lot of Pokemon kind of lately, and there are some things that I've been meaning to get to. But yeah, so with all that said, that is it for the time being. Hopefully next time we will take care of both the normal type gym and the poison type Team Star Boss. So, with all that said, I hope to everyone that you all have yourselves a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in, uh, and take care.